Hello everyone, this is James from Enter Motorsport and I'm back with another video. This time is Brands Hatch GP, starting 27th, getting away pretty well on a very damp track, but getting involved into turn 1. Confident enough to go around the outside, happy with the grip level. And there's a bit of an accident going on up ahead, going to smack into that bumper, fire it out the back of the car. And then basically just find a gap into Druids. Basically put the car in any space you can find. Try not to lose too much time to the cars behind them. Fantastic traction out of Graham Hill Bend. And then even better on the brakes into Surtees. Plenty of grip out there. And off we go down the back straight onto the GP loop. A dream coming true. And it is just so congested up ahead. All sorts of different levels of confidence on these first few damp laps. Trying to fend off this white Honda Integra, which has got a lot of grunt, but I'm just trying to see if I can stay ahead. Make sure I don't understeer and end up in the gravel trap with him. But then I'm sure I can outbrake him into here. Again, decent traction around the outside there. Clearways is very, very slippery. There's a lot of rubber down there and that doesn't lend itself very well in the wet. Not a lot I can do against that sort of power, but see how long I can follow him for. Now if you look in the rear windscreen, you're going to see Richard in his blue Clio, and he is going to be star of the show. Never far away for the whole race. But a pretty good fair battle. Someone off there. Blue Fiesta on the exit of Graham Hill Bend. That blue Clio absolutely glued to the bumper still, but I'm looking up ahead at these Civics and Integras, but I think the safety car boards come out, and yeah, safety car for I think 1 or 2 laps. They did slow us right down so that at the end of this lap we could get going again. So green flag, got fantastic traction through there, but I'm not allowed to use it until, not allowed to pass until the finish line. So look at the grip on that first green flag lap. These guys would usually be completely out of sight by now in a dry race. Brilliant on the brakes. Don't mind. Taking no prisoners, and again the pack sort of bunching up again. Different levels of grip in these still tricky conditions. That blue Clio still hovering. Very tricky corner. Surtees up the hill. Don't want to be too greedy on that throttle. and this section of the track is just awesome. The speed along here, how narrow it is, it's like a roller coaster. I'm getting very, very excited at this point. And then the Civic is basically stationary on the exit. I had to really jam on the brakes then and lost the position. Don't know what was going on there. That is definitely an acceleration zone. I just love it when the pack is this close and racing is this busy. It's just the best feeling. There goes Richard down the outside. That's impressive. But it's not over. Sean in the 205, 3 abreast. Great racing from everyone. Getting that outside line at Graham Hill Bend. Working very well. Again, brilliant traction. Plenty of moves down the outside in wet weather conditions. Dry line starting to appear. Up behind the Integra and the Civic again. Very difficult to pass out the back there. Oh, I didn't see that contact in the rearview mirror. Oh my God. Fiesta and the Civic airborne a little bit there. I did not know that happened behind me. But I'm afraid that is what happens if you move under braking. But it looks like they lived to fight another day there. So finally we have spaced out a little bit after a couple of laps after the safety car. You guessed it, I've got the blue Clio chasing me down again. Has a think about it up the inside, but I'm just trying to position the car to try and put him off enough. Has a think about it down the outside. And I don't go too wide. Come out unscathed from that one. Patient corner, that one. At this point, I'm just trying to get my head down and get some reasonable lap times in. I seem to be able to gap the Clio pretty well out on the GP loop, but he comes back at me on the Indy circuit, and that's what kind of keeps us quite close together for numerous laps. Unfortunately, I am soon to develop a spongy brake pedal that does hit the floor. I can't think if it's at Paddock Kilbend or up at Druids, but again, overheating brakes being the main issue, and that starts to really hinder me. Over me in this section. I've gone a little bit wide there, a little bit deep. Oh, wide there. Yeah, so I had a lot of brake fade into there, went over where I'd like to turn in, and then ended up using too much lock to try and get the car to steer, which caused oversteer and nearly slid off the road. So I now know I've got an issue. I'm going to have to really extend my braking distances, try and cool the brakes, try and get some sort of feel back in the pedal, but it's bloody annoying when that happens. It's a bit of an adventure per corner now. Feels different every time. Clio goes a bit wide there, so it is a bit of an opportunity. But then I go wide again, so it's a really, really scruffy lap from me. And yeah, I stick the headlights on to say that I'm going to be coming into the pits pretty soon. Silver Clio right on me there. So yeah, a bad lap there. Busy pit lane with all the British GT cars in view. There's Gary, ready for a chat. It doesn't feel great, the brake pedal has just gone absolutely fucking loopy, the wheels are wobbling a bit. And we're back out. So I know that the brakes are either going to remain as hot as they were sitting there in the pit lane, or I don't really know, so there's more discovering to do as I get back out on track and straight away into battle against the Clio and the Civic there. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty cautious outlap and a few corners, but the brakes just nowhere near as good or as confident on them as those first few laps. It's really management now. Love that Clio though, that looks absolutely awesome in white. Wouldn't mind one of those. See, easily got enough power to go past him, but not enough brakes to stay ahead of him. Yep, bit of brake cooling still going on. So this is a couple of laps later after I'd kind of been driving around on my own a little bit, just trying to feel what I had, and then adapted my driving style to do longer distance braking. There goes Steve Simpson in the yellow 206. Lots of cars, lots of different speeds going on at that point of the pit straight, but that puts me back into battle with the white Clio. So yeah, earlier braking, but making sure I'm on the power as early as I can with those slower entry speeds to kind of at least give me a chance to try and catch these guys on the straights. And this time I make it stick I hold in the tighter line called a block pass. So I decide when we're going to accelerate out of the corner, and yeah, it paid off. So out of the pits comes the blue Clio, and this was it for the rest of the race. Me trying to hunt him down. I thought at this point I might have an opportunity to catch him, so let's see how it goes. This is the section I thought I'm a bit quicker out here, so I need to try and catch him through here and put him under a bit of pressure. He's come out of the pit, so his tyres would have been a little bit cooler as well. And as you can see, he's starting to reel him in. Those brakes, there's absolutely no way I'm going to dive down there. I'll definitely end up in the forest. This was a great battle, really enjoyed it, very evenly matched over the course of the lap. But yeah, just didn't quite have enough to stick it up the inside and make the position. Braking offline, but making sure I get into Hawthorns and then on the power around the outside of the Mini, just trying to keep up with the Clio. He's obviously got a bit of a gap there. So despite my problems, I'm still thinking there could be opportunities, you know, a mistake or Richard struggling to get past someone we lap, so I do at least try and stay in the fight. So I think onto the last lap now. Got the black Clio reeling me in as well. And we're going to lap white Alpha. So the blue Clio's stretch its legs, so nothing I can do about that now. Again, what an awesome piece of track this is under the bridge. this was about minute 36 of the race, and unfortunately we got a red flag on this lap. I think there was an incident down from Druids to Graham Hill Bend, and yeah, they threw the red flag. Presumably wasn't worth a safety car, and yeah, that was our race up. Really enjoyed it. I suppose I was disappointed we didn't get the last 4 minutes, but with my brakes the way they were, I thought probably, quit whilst I'm ahead, and had a pretty good race. So yeah, overall I'd say a roaring success, and on to the next one.